Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we are having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be and here with me. Hope you're ready to get this day started. It's going to be the most amazing day. It's going to be a great day. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family do not have Facebook, send them over to that YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there, as well as subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe to the podcast or the morning show on YouTube, so I'd greatly appreciate it if you could do that. That would be most amazing. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? Let's put on my glasses. Good morning. Good morning. It's going to be a good day. So yesterday, if y'all missed yesterday's show was really, really good. Yesterday, we talked about tree and seed things. And we talked about the importance of, we talked about tree and seed things, and that we are trees, and that, just go back. Yesterday's show was so good, I went back and watched it right after and took notes myself. How about that? So go back and watch yesterday's show. It was really good. So on this lovely good morning, and it's going to be the most amazing day, okay? Please make sure you share it, because sharing is caring. I want to talk about the life of the tree. So yesterday we talked about tree things, okay? We talked about the difference between a tree and a seed, and that eventually you have to understand the purpose of the seed that you planted was to become the fruit that you said you wanted. If I am the mustard seed, I understand that my goal is to be the mustard tree, right? And if I am to be the mustard tree, I cannot stay in mustard seed phase long. Good morning, Miss Rivera. So today I want to talk about the life of a tree, okay? I want to talk about the life of a tree and what that means. Good morning, Miss Lowe. When I was taking the trash out this morning, there's this huge tree in my front yard, and a branch hit me in the face because I was about to sleep as I was taking out the trash. And I was like, excuse you, to the tree, to the branch. The tree didn't apologize back. And right there, it made me, y'all, everything talks to me. And it made me start thinking, just like out of the, I don't know how I came up with the tree and seed thing yesterday. It just came to me. And this morning, taking out the trash, it came to me again, the life of a tree. And why it's important as JoJo to understand the life of a tree. So when I share, it's always something that I have lived through, went through, grown through, going through, and the things that I've learned so that you don't have to learn the hard way. So in the life of a tree, this morning I learned that the tree never, and I'm going to, yeah, like yesterday I had to type this because I've got to type it as it comes because I can't write it because my hands can't keep up with my brain. The tree, it does not apologize for its size, its growth, its branches, nor its fruit. Meaning, when the tree, if I say I had the faith of a mustard seed, right? And I become the mustard tree, I'm never apologizing for being the tree. I'm never going to apologize that I have strong roots and that I'm tall and that I have grown and spread and I have branches. And yesterday we talked about, where was it? We talked about the seed things, tree things. We sprout, we bear fruit, we provide shade, we branch out, we grow new fruit, we supply those around us, and we stand tall. The tree never apologizes for that. The tree doesn't say, ground, I'm sorry, I'm producing fruit. It never says that. The tree is the statement. The tree is the statement. You are the statement. I am the only Live Past Crazy specialist. That's what you are. Miss Rivera, she is the fitness motivator. If you see her pictures and how she fixes her meals, that's what she is. That is her tree. Janice's tree is to rewild you. Her tree is her painting. That is her statement. She doesn't have to apologize for the fruit that she is bearing, because that was the purpose of the seed. We get angry, and if you go back and watch almost 2 weeks ago, we talked about the disrespect of ourselves and time. We get mad and angry at ourselves when we're not getting what we said we wanted, but we disrespected ourselves with our time and what we said we could and could not do. And in the middle of that, we forget that we are the tree and we assume that we are the seed. So as a tree, I can't do seed things. As a tree, I can't do seed things. I can't go run and hide my gift. I can't. If I'm going to run and hide my gift, you might as well chop me down and let me start all over again. I am no longer a seed. I have been planted. I've done the work. I have dug the roots. I have a strong foundation. I have grown, and now I am living in the life of a tree. I may produce more seeds, meaning when I understand the truest version of myself is to be JoJo, and when I stand in the tree of that, then the fruit I produce as Sister Rise, I am my sister's keeper. Whatever it is that I continue to produce, that is my fruit. That will then produce more seed that I can then grow into more trees. But I never apologize for being a tree. The tree is the statement. I am the tree. We are one. The tree does. This morning when that leaf hit me in the face, it never said, JoJo, I'm sorry. It didn't say a thing. The tree said, here I am, and these are the branches that I've grown. And I provide shelter. I stand tall. I not only provide shelter, I protect those around us, and I support those around me. So because you bumped up against me and you didn't understand why it hurt you, or you bumped up against me and the mission and vision of me being this tree did not co-align or align with you walking this way, doesn't negate that I'm still a tree. Y'all with me? Insert people. This is coming to me so good. Insert people. You are still a tree, and when somebody brushes up against you, just because they don't agree with your tree things does not negate the fact that you're still the tree. As a tree, in the life of a tree, I can't run and hide my gift. Thank you, Janice. I can't run and hide my gift. If I planted an apple seed and I know the end result is to be an apple tree, I do not hide the fact that I'm producing apples. I don't hide that. I don't apologize that the apples have fallen to the ground. I am a tree. I'm no longer a seed. Faith of a mustard seed, the point is that eventually I'm going to be the mustard tree. But if my thoughts don't change and I stay in mustard seed form, good morning, Courage, and I stay in mustard seed form, I start doing seed things all the time. Right? Seeds get planted in the dark. They're nourished, they're watered. They have to start their foundation. They got to start their roots. But if I've done the work, and I am now the tree. I don't apologize for being the tree. I don't apologize for being the change agent in the family. I don't apologize for being that thing that as my branches grow and they produce the fruit, I don't apologize for the fruit that I bear. So if my job is to be the only Live Past Crazy specialist and one of my branches is Sister Rise, I do not apologize for the sisters that come through the retreat. I don't apologize for holding the retreat. I don't apologize for being that tree. Please go back and watch yesterday's show. We cannot apologize for doing tree things. And I cannot be a tree and have a conversation with the seed. My job as the tree is to show the seed, this is what you can be. The tree never apologizes for its growth. Never. That tree this morning, when that leaf slapped me in the face with the rain, it didn't say, hey, JoJo, I'm sorry. And then in the life of a tree, if you're good in country, when it rains, the leaves, my grandpa told me, he was like, the child, he called everybody child, gal. Gal, this is how you know the storm is coming. You see them leaves over there? And the leaves would turn themselves inside out so the white part of the leaf would show, or the hardest part of the leaf would show. He said that is the tree protecting itself from the coming storm. If I am the life of a tree and I'm doing tree things, I also know how to prepare myself for that coming storm. I'm still not negating that I'm a tree. I understand that I am the statement, and I can't run and hide from my gift. I can't hide from my fruit. But when a storm or something comes, I also know how to protect myself. And me being the tree and understanding that, and I provide shelter to others, I understand that me protecting myself protects those underneath me. It also protects my fruit. If I'm the mustard seed, I've got to understand that inside of me is the mustard tree, not just the seed. And we get angry, you get mad at God, you get frustrated because you're not seeing the fruit, where you forgot that the purpose of the seed was to bear the fruit. You just stopped at the seed phase, and you got angry and you got frustrated because you didn't see the fruit yet today. And so you dug it up and replanted it. Oh, well, maybe this is rocky ground. Maybe this is not fertile ground. And you dug it up. You never gave the ground a chance to adapt to your seed, to understand what it is that you want it to do. Maybe you need to grow where you're planted just for a minute. Have you tried that? You keep digging it up so you stay in seed phase. So when you see a tree, you're angry. Listen. During allergy season, do you see the dogwood apologizing that you got allergies? Or do you see it bloom to the fullest potential and stand proud that this is the fruit that I was meant to bear? Not apologizing for being a tree. It's not. It understood the assignment very well. I am to come here as a seed. Once I'm planted, I'm to become this tree. I'm to bear this fruit. And the fruit feeds other things. If you are stingy with the understanding of your seed, friend, you're not going to feed anybody else. Hell, you ain't even going to feed yourself, because you will never bear any fruit. You will never bear any fruit. Or if you bear fruit, it will not be edible. It will be detrimental to your own soul salvation, honey. That is what it will be. Because you don't understand the purpose of your seed. The purpose of the seed is to become that thing which you say you wanted. If you're unclear about the thing that you said that you wanted, go back to the seed and look at it. Remember, your faith is elastic. Stretch it to its fullest capability. Your faith is not going to pop back and hit your hand. It's not. It's going to keep stretching, and the more it stretches, it clears the way for you to walk clearly. Remember, your eyes are the light unto your path. If you can't see clearly with your eyes, you're not going to see the light and the path and the way. Remember, I think that was in April. We talked about the truth, the light, and the way. When I understand the truth of the seed, I can see the light and I understand the way. If I don't understand the seed, that I'm supposed to be the mustard tree, which is the strongest tree, if I don't understand this, if I don't understand that that's the purpose, I will never become more than that. So when I'm angry and frustrated that I don't see this fruit, go back to understanding the seed, which makes us go back to pathways and pathologies, understanding the outcome of things. What is the purpose of your seed? When I understand the purpose of my seed, then I'm comfortable doing tree things. This is a quote by JoJo. Period. When I understand, this is it, the purpose of the seed, then I'm comfortable doing tree things. If I don't understand the purpose of who I am, why I am, and your sole purpose in this life, let's be clear, is to be the truest, most authentic version of yourself. Everything else then becomes aligned to you. I am. You understand your I am statement. I am a child of God. I am abundance. I am. When I understand that and know that that's the truest version of me, everything else lines up. Then I understand my purpose. Then I understand the seed. Now I can become the tree. And when I understand my purpose, I'm comfortable doing tree things. You cannot be a tree and today and then tomorrow decide you want to be a seed. Not the same seed. Like we're going to produce more fruit and we're going to plant more seeds. But I can't keep coming back to that same thing again. I'm planting and becoming new. On this great, most amazing day, I want us to understand the outcome for that which we say we want. If you're planting the seed of abundance, I understand abundance is the outcome. If I say I'm planting the seed of peace, I understand that peace is the outcome. If I'm planting the seed of being a business owner, entrepreneur, I understand that that is the outcome. I understand that. If I don't, then I question my purpose. I question who and what I am and why I'm being the seed. And I never become the tree. There's a time to do tree things and not seed things. They're two different things. They're two different transitions. They're two different ways of thinking. Okay? I don't know why this came to me yesterday, but I'm glad it did. I'm glad I'm able to share it. I hope y'all with me. Is this making sense? Tree things. We sprout. We bear fruit. We provide shade. We branch out. We grow new fruit. We never apologize for being a tree. Never apologize for being a rose. I'm never apologizing for the sweet smell of abundance. Never apologizing. I'm never apologizing for the shade that I give. I'm never apologizing for the fruit that I give that allows others to eat freely. I'm never apologizing for that. If you apologize for it, if you apologize for being a tree, you're looking nature in the face to say what you created was never enough for me. Wasn't good enough. If you negate that you're a tree, if you look your fruit in the face and say, this is not good enough, you're telling God, the creator of all things, this ain't good enough for me. I know you may have created it. I understand that you said this was the purpose of it. But you know what, Creator God, it ain't good enough for me. The arrogance that we have as mere humans. It is amazing. The arrogance that we have to tell the Creator who said this is your seed, go become the mustard tree. We say in seed phase, in all our infancy, I am never meant to be a mustard tree. And then we get mad because we don't get the fruit that we wanted. Come on, courage. Listen, not anymore, friend, not anymore, courage. I am that thing. There's a book that I read. It's called Lioness Arising. In the lioness, not only does she go hunt the food, right? Not only is she picky about her mate, she also never apologizes for the sound of her voice when she's protecting those things around her. She's going to make a roar that says, here I am. Where you at? I'm standing here. Where are you? If I'm the tree, if I'm the mustard tree, which is the strongest tree ever, the mustard tree never compromises with the pine tree, never compromises with the oak, and they're all great in their own right. It never compromises. The mustard tree says, here I am. The mustard tree, where are you? We're not apologizing. We are sprouting. We are bearing fruit. We're providing shade and shelter. We're branching out. And guess what happens to our branches? Not only do we continue to grow, we allow the seed to understand you too can become the tree and grow more abundantly. As the seed, you're breaking the stronghold of generational curses. You're breaking things down. Honey, you're doing all the things. As a tree, you're established in that. As Sister Rise, I'm established in that. As the only Live Past Crazy specialist, I'm established in that. I'm not apologizing for that. A lot of people say, Jojo, how did you have a retreat in the middle of the pandemic? Not apologizing. This is the 3rd year. Grab your ticket, bit.ly/Sister Rise, because we're doing all the things. Not apologizing. Because this is what I know. Not only as the tree do I have to prepare, do I not provide all the things, I understand that I'm prepared for all the things. I am prepared for all the things. As the tree, I'm prepared because I've done the work. In the life of a tree, we're not apologizing. In the life of the tree, we're not apologizing. Period. We are prepared. I'm not apologizing for my strength, my growth, my height, my abundance, my fruit, my shade, my additional seeds. I'm not apologizing for nothing because I'm the damn tree. You, my friend, are the tree. You, as a tree, you cannot run and hide your gift, which is the fruit that you bear. You cannot run and hide it because you're already the tree. You're already bearing the fruit. If you don't like the fruit that you're bearing, then you need to go back to look at the seed that you planted. Insert How to Live Past Crazy. If you're in crazy and chaos and that's the tree that has grown and you don't want that anymore, go back and look at the seed of crazy and chaos that you planted. Because now it got a hell of a root. It's strong. Now you got to decide, what fruit do I want to bear? Then, friend, you can plant a new seed. Peace, love, abundance. Pick a seed. They're all available to you. You planted it. I think we get confused with that. Sometimes we plant the seed of destruction. The Creator does not come to destroy. It only comes to create. So if the Creator only comes to create, when you say, I am this seed, thank you. Listen, you got to pick a seed. So if the Creator only comes to create, and I pick this seed, and It creates a void, and then I begin to feel that form. This is the seed I picked, Jesus. Jesus says, okay, it creates the form, and then my intentional thoughts begin to fill that seed, whatever it is. The fruit I bear is what I intentionally put into that seed because that's the seed I picked. So if I'm picking anxiety, stress, frustration, abundance, I'm always going to be broke. I'm always going to be poor. If I pick that seed and the creator only comes to create, I am destroying the seed by intentionally putting bad things in it. And so when that tree becomes, it has grown and starts to bear the fruit of what I've intentionally put in it, I cannot be mad at those around me because that was my seed that I planted, that I intentionally put those things in. If you don't like that fruit, friend, go back and pick another seed. You didn't just get one. New mercies you see every day. You wake up every morning, you get a new mercy, you get to pick a new seed. But when you plant the damn thing, know what you're planting. Pay attention to what seed you just picked up. Don't pick up that seed if your mama spit it out and it wasn't good. Don't pick up the seed of I'm broke, I don't know, I can't figure it out, I can't move, I can't. Don't pick up that seed. If it didn't work the first time, honey, it doesn't. Listen, the seed is going to grow because you're fertile. You're the fertile ground. The seed is going to grow where you planted because you're the secret sauce. So if I pick up, I am broke, I'm not this, I'm not that. The fertile ground is JoJo. And I am building that tree. It's not, oh, everything around me, there's no fertile ground. Honey, you it. You are the fertilizer. You the shit. So be careful of the seed that you pick. I don't know why that makes me want to cry this morning. Be careful of the seed. Be mindful of the seed that you're picking. If you don't like it, pick something else. If somebody spit it out because it wasn't good, pay attention. You are the fertile ground, friend. You are it. You are it. You are the fertile ground. And if for a minute you forgot, if for a second that you forgot that you are the fertile ground, look at the shit that you're growing now. If you can grow this, which is aggravation, frustration, and stress, if you can grow that, imagine if you are intentional about the seed that you pick to grow the next time. You are the fertile ground. You get to be this tree. So on this great, most amazing day. I've not cried on the show in a long time. If y'all been a friend of the morning show for a long time, y'all have seen me do some ugly cries on here. Janice, I'm glad you're remembering. Honey, I forgot. So this is for me. Pick the new seed. You are prepared for all the things, okay? You're prepared for it. When you understand the purpose of your seed, then you can start doing tree things. And listen, it is okay to do tree things right where you are. It is. It's okay to do tree things right where you are. Because you are the fertile ground. Right where you are, you can do tree things. You are the fertile ground. You will bear fruit, my friend. You will be prosperous. You will change lives. Not only, listen, and if you're like me, so Sister Rise, I worry about the women that will come. Will they understand? Will they accept? That's not my business. My business as the tree of Sister Rise is to know that I'm prepared, that I'm the tree, that I'm fertile ground, that the fruit I bear, and the people that will partake of the fruit of Sister Rise are the people who need it. Nobody else will show up other than those who need it. If I start to worry about who will come to Sister Roz, what woman will or will not, will she find value, I will get into the place of worrying about a seed. That's not my business. I'm the tree. I bear the fruit. I provide the shelter and the shade. Those who need it and seek it will find it. And it will be available to them. Not until then. Not until they're ready. I can't go find them. I can't go dig them up. When they're ready, they will be there. So doing a tree thing in the life of a tree, okay, I stand. I am the statement. Honey, Mr. Bear, I think it was for me too, honey. I think this was reminders for me. We're going to do tree things, okay? And it's okay to do tree things right where you are. Somebody may not like, listen, that as a tree, you're overshadowing them. They may not like that, friend. That's not your business either. That's not my business, JoJo. My job is to be the tree. My job is to be the mustard tree. My job is to be Sister Roz. I cannot apologize if I overshadow somebody else. So on this great, most amazing day, I hope this was for somebody besides me today. And honey, if it was for nobody but me, I receive it today. Trees and seeds do not have the same conversation. And they do two totally different things. So on this great, most amazing day, I thank the Creator for giving me thoughts that just blow my mind. And when I think I'm being imaginative and creative, the Creator says, no, you have no clue. But if you stay in a tree's place, meaning if you continue to do your tree things, JoJo, the more the blessing and abundance will come. The minute you decide that you're going to question your treeness, is that a word? Is the minute you forget who you are. Oh, I got to write that down. The minute you forget your treeness. I forgot what I said. What did I say? It's the minute you forget who you are. The minute I forget that I'm a tree is the same minute that I start to deteriorate and become the seed again. Listen, as the tree, there's things that we have come to know. We've done the growth, okay? We've done the thing, and you need to acknowledge how far you've come. This here ain't the time to be humble. You the damn tree. You the tree, friend. Don't forget for a minute in your treeness that you are the tree. When you do, you forget who you are, and then you may slip up and want to do seed things again. Remember, you are the tree. Amazing things happen with the tree. They bend, they grow, they move, their roots move, they branch out, they grow taller. But the tree is always the tree. It bends, it stretches, the branches move, it does all the things, but the tree is still the tree. You are still the mustard tree, still the apple tree. You're still whatever it is that you are. So on this great, most amazing day, I hope this has helped somebody. Again, if it didn't, honey, it was just for me. I want you to be peaceful, period, because there's absolutely nothing after that, okay? Nothing after that. I encourage you today, wherever you are, I just happen to have 6, 7 big trees out here. Go stand and talk to the tree today. Go put your hand on a tree. I don't care if you got to pull over on the side of the street. If you live in the city and people looking at you like you crazy. Touch a tree when you're walking down the street today. Just touch it. I promise your fingers will tingle. And it's going to talk to you. If you have a minute, go sit under the tree. Go touch a tree today, this week. I implore you to do it today. And understand the life of a tree. And if you're a nerd, there's this scientific study about trees, how trees talk to themselves. How trees, as their roots have grown deeper into the ground, they talk to other trees around them that says, hey, over here, we have good water. And the other tree's roots will be like, oh, yeah. And that tree root will come over there to get good water. And that tree will say, you know what, but I get good sun over here. And so a branch will move over that way. Well, you know, there's some more good soil over here, and you can get something from that. And all the trees have a community, and they talk. This is a scientific study, how they look at the roots of trees, how one sends a signal to another to tell them about their surrounding community, and all the trees support each other. Whole point of the Fearless Morning Show. Sister Rise. I am my sister's keeper. All right, guys. I hope you have the most amazing day. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows. I appreciate you hanging out with me this morning. I hope this has helped. I'm going to go back and watch the replay because I don't remember all that I said. I know I was crying at some point. But sometimes when the thoughts come, I just have to get them out. And I don't have time to really comprehend what I'm saying. I feel it and it flows. So I'm going to go back and watch it today. So I hope you have the most amazing day. I am personally getting ready to go touch a tree right now. We are dressed and we're ready for all the things. And I'm going to touch a tree. And I'm going to go remember my treeness today. Okay? I hope you're having the most amazing day, and I'll see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.